Good morning guys. So it is about 5:05 in the morning. I set my alarm for 4:55 because I like to be out of bed for 5. So I just got up, I brushed my teeth, I tidied the bed, brushed my teeth, put my Honor Active set on because I'm just about to do a little workout. Our gym is being renovated at the minute, so I can't actually go in there. But it's not too bad because it's really cold in there at the minute and it's a lot warmer in here. So I've just brought some weights in the house. I'm going to do a little workout in the bedroom. Then I think we're going to get in the sauna, have a quick shower, maybe? Quick shower or a quick bath, protein shake, and then we'll be off to work to open up my shop. So I also want to have 10 minutes playing with the cats. I do that 3 times a day. I can't miss that. So yeah, that's the plan. So let's get to it. And then this one all the way up. So it takes it about 10 minutes to warm up. So while this is warming up, I'm going to go and make a protein shake and then we're going to jump in. Good morning guys, so it is currently 7:33 a.m. And I'm just sat down having a little minute now just to talk to you guys. I got here at 6:30 like I do for most mornings, and I got all the baking cabinet filled, I got the coffee machine on. Speaking of, I've got a new coffee machine that's just come and I need to show you. It is honestly the cutest coffee machine that I think you will have ever seen. But now the trouble is my cups clash massively, so orange cups with a pink machine. But because of how nice it is, all this is customized and it says it across the back. So I'm wanting to get that moved over here so it's on show a little bit more. I think that would be really cute if I can get that done. So I think that is getting done this weekend. And then when that gets done, I need to switch my cups so they actually match. Because they do not match at all. And it's really frustrating because it's such a nice machine. I don't want to have cups that don't go with it. So yeah, I do need to get that switched as quick as I can, as soon as they get moved across. But yeah, so I'm on with a lot of admin stuff today. I've got a girl coming in for a trial shift, and then I have my usual staff coming in. It's Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it's Wednesday, so I'm a little late with the vlog this week, but yeah. So Wednesday, and yeah, so when the staff comes in, I can sort of leave them to run the shop and I can get my admin done. So the thing is I'll show you. So in my shop, we've got loads and loads of TVs. So let me just show you actually. So I've got the one over there that I leave on playing Capital through the day. I have this one. I need to get something on that TV that isn't this because it just plays the most random stuff all day long. And then up here I have these 3 TVs. So on these I want to put my menus. So throughout yesterday I was just literally designing loads of menus that I can get onto those TVs. So I think that would be really cool if I can get the menus on there instead of it just, because I keep looking through the day as I'm like pottering around and it's just literally just playing the news, sometimes some really gory weird stuff that you don't want to be watching while you come in for your lunch. Like, so yeah, I need to get that changed over as quick as possible. So that's what I'm doing today. I've got some USB sticks. I've just redesigned my menus, but on Canva, so that I could put them onto USBs. I could plug them into the TVs, and then the TVs could just display that. So that's what I need to sit and do today as soon as my staff gets here. So that will look so much better than having the news. And the news is very, like, morbid at the moment. So, which, you know, that's the way it is. But I don't think people want that reminder when they come in to have a little catch up with their friends. So yeah, I'm going to get that switched around today. And yes, so that is the agenda at the moment. I am back on it massively with my Evolve You. I've planned all my diet plan out on there. I've been using it for years, but I opened my cafe in November and it's randomly suddenly got so busy. I think it's because of TikTok. So my routine went a little bit off, if I'm being honest. But I restarted my workout plan. So I think I'm on week 3 now, I believe. And I use Mia Green as my trainer because I absolutely love Mia Green. She's great. So yeah, I follow her workout plan, and then I've just planned my meal plans out every single day. So this morning I've got a hash brown bake. I don't like savoury breakfast. I'm more of a sweet breakfast person, but the trouble is every time I have a sweet breakfast, it sets me up for the day, and then all I want all day is sweet food, and so it doesn't like keep me on track. So I've just given myself a challenge for this week. So just this week I'm going to make a savoury breakfast every single day, and I have a matcha with it. So that's kind of like my sweet thing in the morning, but I'm really enjoying it, to be fair. It's the first week I've tried doing this, and it's actually kept me really on it with my goals, so that's really good with my food goals. And I'm bulking, so I'm having a lot of calories, and towards the end of the day I am so stuffed. But yeah, that's the goal. I'm trying to bulk, ready for summer, and I get married in 5 months, so I think I could make a lot of progress in 5 months. So yeah, that's all we're doing at the minute, is just trying to bulk, staying on track. So yeah, also I've just noticed all this in the background. I need to clean this. That's my apron, that's some paperwork I need to go through, and that's my heater because I'm always cold, always, no matter what. And then my old laptop, because that's the only one that I can get USB sticks in. My MacBook, obviously if you've got a MacBook, you know, unless you've got an adapter for it or a USB that fits the MacBook, which I haven't, you can't use USBs with it. So there'd be no way for me getting them into the TV. So I'm gonna go and check my hash browns because they're in the oven, and I'm thinking that I've left them to burn. But yeah, so just a little quick look at the cafe this morning, looking super cute and clean. And yeah, so I'm just going to check my breakfast, and then I'll hit you up when I'm eating. Although this breakfast looked a little bit weird, I had to microwave my eggs because I don't have a hob or anything here. Basically, my cafe is all Whole Foods, completely refined, sugar-free, and I don't do anything hot yet. So I'm wanting to do a bigger menu, but the only thing I do at the minute is like smoothie bowls, porridge bowls, and then all my sugar-free bakes. So it means that when it comes to making eggs or something in the morning, I've been putting them in the oven the last few mornings, and they like created like almost like a plastic film. And I ChatGPT'd it, and it says it's just like proteins in the eggs that cook like on the top, but it wasn't nice. So I've tried microwaving my eggs this morning. A lot better, not amazing, but a lot better. And with the hash browns and sweet chili and the cheese off of the Evolve You app, so good. Oh my god, like I should have had sriracha, but I do not like sriracha, so I've had sweet chili instead, and wow, so nice. I've still got some left, so I'm just gonna eat this, do a little bit more work on my laptop, and then I'm gonna make myself a matcha. Hello again, guys. So it's currently 8:26 a.m. So about an hour's passed. I've had my breakfast. I'm just sat drinking my matcha, and I'm not just saying this because it's my cafe. I'm not being biased. Like, I've had good matcha in quite a few other places, but this is the best matcha I think I've ever had ever. So basically, like I said, I'm all refined sugar-free whole foods. So this one is the Manuka honey matcha. So it's just ceremonial grade matcha, maple syrup, and then that's whisked, poured over the milk. I have whole milk, so it just makes it so creamy. It makes it a little like more of a creamy green colour rather than a really dark green, but oh my gosh, it's so good. So I just mix the maple into the matcha, whisk that, pour it over milk, and then it's a spoon of Manuka honey whisked with cream. And then sometimes, well, when I serve that, if somebody orders it, it has a Manuka cold foam on the top, so it's the matcha with the Manuka cream on the top. But honestly, when I have it, I did it accidentally the other day because I put it in the wrong cup, so I had to transfer it. And I realised, I don't know if you've ever seen Nitro Bar in Rhode Island, I think it is, it's in America. They have like a cocktail shaker, and whenever they make a drink, they pour the drink into the cocktail shaker and then back into the cup. And I obviously gathered that that was so that the flavour all mixes through, but oh my gosh, it makes it so much nicer. So I don't know whether to offer that as like an option, not the standard way of doing it, because I do like the way the cold foams look on the drinks, but I think I might, I don't know, put on the menu like you can ask for your drink shaken, because this, all the flavours have mixed through, like the Manuka honey and the maple, and it's just so good. It is honestly so good. So yeah, I'm gonna think about that one. I think I might actually offer that on the menu because it's just so good, and it's just too good not to offer that. I can't get over it. I have like 2 of these a day, and it's like, it's as big as my head. I should probably dial back a bit. So I've also just had an email that my parcel is on its way, which I'm so excited about. I finally, now I've been trying for 7 months every single drop to get my hands on the soft motion, and I have finally done it. So I tried to get the red. It came out like a alpine green and like a red colour. I can't remember what the red was called. Ruby. I'm not sure. It was a red. I tried to get that one, but really annoyingly, I put the wrong size jacket into my basket. So I got all the way to paying, and I was like, that's the wrong size jacket. I can't get that. So I had to go back out my bag, and by the time I'd come back out, switch the jacket size, the trousers had gone. So I couldn't get the red. But I got the alpine green, if you can see that, yeah, I think you can, the soft motion straight legs and the jacket to match. So I am so excited. I've never had the soft motions, like I said, so I hear great things. I am so excited to try these. They look so comfy and they just make everybody look so good. So I genuinely cannot wait to try these on. I think they come tomorrow, so I'm very excited for that. So over here, this is the little setup that we have currently got. This is my MacBook. This is what all my designs are for the TVs that I showed you over there. But then this is my really old laptop, and I'm quite, you can tell with the size of it and how thick it is. It's quite old, but I can get a USB in this, so I need to transfer all my designs from my MacBook onto this one, and then I can put a USB in, get the design onto USBs and get them straight onto my TVs so that I can display the menus up there, because I think that'd be so much better. But my laptop won't turn on, the old one, so I'm slightly thinking that maybe it's broke. I don't know, I've not used it in a very long time, so maybe it just needs like a long time to charge. I'm hoping that's all it is. But if not, I've got one more laptop at home that I could try. Failing that, I think I'll just have to buy one of the adapters. I think you get an adapter that plugs into your MacBook and then into your USB. So if I could get one of them, then that'd be fine. But fingers crossed, this will just turn on and I can get it done today, because I really do want to get the TV sorted, because it just looks so much better than what is playing at the minute. So I'll show you again how random, sorry, a notification came up on my gimbals. So how random like everything is that plays on these TVs. So like it just switches all day, and it just doesn't fit the vibe of my shop. I don't feel like I've got all these flowers. I put these up the other day, ready for Mother's Day, spring, Easter, all that good stuff. And then all the shops, very like calm, girly. I went for like beach vibes because I go surfing a lot in Cornwall, and I love smoothie bowls and all that sort of stuff. I love to be healthy, sugar free. So that's the vibe. Oh, that's my first ever surfboard. Well, first ever shortboard, not first ever surfboard. But yeah, so I just went really like beach vibes. That's what I'm aiming for. So I do need to try and get hold of the TV so I could put something a bit more suited on, because I really do not think, like I said, I don't think that suits at all. Which is why I need to do this. I'm really, really hoping this laptop comes on. I think it should do, but we will see. But yeah, so then I can have my food menu on that one, drinks menu, and then I've been designing on Canva. That's what I was doing on my MacBook. Like a, what do you call it, like a specials. So I do weekly specials. So next week it's a sticky toffee matcha. It's so good. It is honestly so good, and it does taste like sticky toffee, and it's all healthy, so that's even better. So yeah, that's the special of the week. But then I put my specials on my social medias, on like my cafe's social media accounts. But then like people that don't follow me on social media are coming in and they're like, what's your special? Like, they know that I have a special. Or what happens a lot is I'll put a special on that does really well, and then weeks and weeks and weeks later, people are still asking for that special. So I thought if I just have one screen at the end just displaying, I'll just change it every week, like just displaying like the special of the week, then it just limits confusion and it's just easier for people to come in, see what the special is and just order it. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what we are going to do. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get this laptop on right now, and then we are gonna go ahead and get the USBs and the TVs set up. So fingers crossed. So I'm just gonna get some work done and drink my matcha, and I will catch up again with you guys a little bit later on. So I've just finished on my laptop. I didn't manage to get my old laptop on, but Luke, my fiance, his uncle came in and he had an adapter so that I could plug the USB into this adapter and then plug it into my MacBook. So the good thing is I managed to get all the menus done. So I've got my food menu, my smoothie bowls, porridge bowls, and then I've got my drinks menu, and then I've put like a little specials one on the end. I'm not sure about how that looks. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now because it does look pretty cool. And it's a lot better to have my menus up there than anything else. So I'm very happy about that, finally got it done. Hello again guys, so there has been a bit of a jump. It is now 12:17. It's been pretty busy. Before all my stuff got here, I had the biggest rush ever. It usually happens before I get anyone in to help me, so that happened. I had a trial shift in, she did really well, so I'm hiring her. She starts next week, so that's good. And then yeah, Kirsty, one of my other members of staff, she is just out running the front at the minute, but we're having like a little quiet period. So I put my lunch in the oven, which is from the, like I said, as always, from the Evolview app. What am I having? I'm having the tuna bagel melt, which is one of my favourites to do at work because it's just so quick and easy, and I like to melt all the cheese on it in the oven because it's so good. So I've got that in, which it'll only be about 2 minutes. I'll be taking that out, and then yeah, I do need to run into town, which I think I'm going to do before I eat that, before it gets busy again. So before that next like lunch rush, I need to just nip in. So basically Sunday, I think, yeah, Sunday that's just gone, I went to Thornbury. It's like an animal sanctuary near me, like not far from my house, and they rescue so many animals. They rehomed so many animals last year, and you could follow updates on the animals, like if the new owners put them on, and it is so sweet. I rescued 2 cats. I had to bottle feed one of them because he was neonatal. He was only that big. His mum abandoned him in a scrapyard. So I just love rescuing animals. I really want to help. So I went there Sunday and I asked for like a donations box so I could put it out on my counter. So the charity shop that's about a 5-minute walk from my cafe said that I can go and pick up like a little donations box from there. So I think I'm gonna run down, grab that for the counter so that I can start like collecting a little bit of a donation for them. I know it's not much, but I just want to feel like I'm doing something. I'm not in a position to adopt more animals, so all I can do for now is just put a little like a little donations box out. So that's my little way of helping. So I'm gonna run down, grab that, come back and have my lunch. I've just got back from going to the charity shop, the Thornbury one, hence the hair. It was very, very windy. I got the bucket, but it's one of these giant ones. I was under the impression that it would be one of those like that you see on counters. So yeah, but I suppose if it's more money in it, it'll help out more, I suppose. So yeah, I've just got my lunch out the oven as well, so I'm gonna go and eat this and then just carry on serving. I have a couple of girls running the front of the cafe now, so I do have that bit of admin to do that I mentioned earlier on. So if I could try and get through that, that'd be great. So let's go. Lunch. I've just got home. I've come upstairs just to catch up on a bit more work because I have a lot to do. So I'm just gonna get changed, get comfy and get through a load of admin, just tasks I've got to do on my laptop, just like do a big work block and just try and get as much done as possible. So yeah, I was just about to get on with that, but look what has just arrived. It's my Honor Active. These are the straight legs and the matching jacket, so I'm so excited because like I said, I've never had the straight legs before, so, and I've heard so many good things about them and they look amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little try on because I thought that would be fun. Little try on right now before I get into my work, so let's do this. Can I just say, wow, it feels, oh, it is just like the softest material you could like ever wear, and the details, like it says Honor across my like hand on this side, and then the jacket I'm pretty sure says Honor, yeah, it says Honor at the bottom there, and then the trousers say Honor in grey. And honestly, to say this is so tight, I got the bottoms and the top in an extra small, and it's so snug, which is how I like my gym wear because I feel very like compact. And I just feel like, yeah, I just think gym wear should be really tight. That's how I like my gym wear. And these are perfect. They fit really, really nice and secure around the waist, but then they're really loose and comfortable on the legs. Like, wow. And to say that this colour wasn't my first choice, I think it actually looks really, really good. I really, really like it. And that's full the back. And then the front, I am so, so happy. I want to go and work out again today. I think that's one thing that I have always lacked, is a good workout wardrobe. I've worked out for years, but I've always sort of just worn whatever. And to say I feel so good when I put like a cute workout set on, it just makes me think like, right, I really need to get that workout set built. I need to get that collection ready. And I love the way those like fitness workout wardrobes look. They look so good. And I've always wanted one, so I think this is the year that I need to actually put a bit of effort into the way I look for the gym, because I always feel better when I'm like in a cute set like this. I always want to work out straight away. So yeah, this year I definitely need to build my activewear wardrobe, and no doubt I'll be doing that with Honor because everything I've had, like I've said, unreal. So yeah, we are building a good workout wardrobe this year. Hi guys, so it is about 8:30 at night now, so big jump. But this was only supposed to be like a morning routine video anyway. But I'm just literally sat editing. Oh, oops, that's a cough. Sat editing the video that you will be watching right now. And I just realised I never actually filmed like an outro. I did my like little Honor Active try on, and then that was it. So when you're watching it, I've jumped from the try on to this. So I am sorry it didn't come to like a proper like sort of good ending. It was kind of just closed off like this. But yeah, I filmed the outro. Sorry, I filmed the Honor Active try on, and then I just started to feel so rough, like a really sore throat, a bit of a cough. Out of nowhere, I felt so drained. So I've basically for the rest of the day just been doing admin for my cafe, and then planning some social media stuff for like my personal social media and my cafe social media, and doing rotas for next week and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've got a lot done, but then I just realised I was like, oh, I never actually filmed an outro, so that's what this is. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was meant to be a morning routine anyway, but here we are, 8:30. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'll be posting on TikTok and Instagram. Between those two, I post like pretty much every day. And then I will see you back on this channel next Sunday. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next week. Bye.